Welcome to another Billed Pickle Travels video. Today we're going to analyze the MSC Yacht Club. Hey everybody, Billed Pickle Travels. Brendan and I and Billy are here, ready to tell you about our experience on MSC cruises. We just wanted to have a little conversation about it. We've been on multiple cruises in the past, mostly Norwegian, but we've been on, help me,
Holland America,
yeah,
Carnival,
Carnival.
Princess.
Brenda's been on Carnival, just so everybody knows that. Princess, and now MSC.
Yeah.
We decided that since it was our anniversary, not Billed Pickle's anniversary, but our anniversary, that we would go on an MSC Yacht Club cruise. And so you've probably seen some videos that we posted earlier this week about those cruises, the stateroom tour and the Ocean Key. But we just wanted to tell you our opinion. And again, remember, this is only our opinion of cruising and Yacht Club and all of it. I'll let Brenda start out.
Well, having been on several different cruise lines, I really don't think they are all that different from one ship to the next, one cruise line to the next. You do have your higher end and you do have your lower end and everything in the middle. But they don't really reinvent the wheel. It's kind of the same format, which is good because it's familiar. We are super familiar with NCL, so it's kind of like our home. So MSC was a little different for us, especially being in the Yacht Club. We got whisked into the ship when we got there, and that was good. Whisked into our own little private Yacht Club area where they plied us with cocktails and appetizers while we waited for our rooms to be cleaned and ready. So that's different. That's something new and different. You know, the room was fabulous. The butler was great. Butlers, I guess we had a butler and a helper, and they were great, and they took good care of us. But would I spend that money again on a longer cruise to go in the Yacht Club? I don't think so, because we like to cruise a lot, and that money could do 2 cruises at least. So,
Yeah, so I was, of course, taken back when we first got on the ship because we were in the Yacht Club, and I'd put it up on a pedestal. And then over time, what I finally figured out was a couple things. So I found out that there was pros and cons to the Yacht Club. Pros, of course, are the butler and the water and all of it. I will tell you
the water was my favorite part.
it'd be super awesome if all cruise lines just gave you unlimited water and you
Right.
didn't have to buy it, or you got 2 cartons like on NCL or Platinum. With NCL, we get 1 carton apiece. Well, that's
Glass
like a day.
bottled water, not that cardboard stuff.
Right.
Yikes.
So MSC wrote the book on that, but I don't think you get that in the regular rooms. I think that's a Yacht Club exclusive. The room was fabulous. The shower was bigger than our shower at home,
was the best shower we've ever had.
for sure.
Yeah, at home or on a ship, for
And-
sure.
Quite frankly, you got to remember I've typically been $100 a day cruiser, or I look to stay as close to $100 a day per person as possible. This particular cruise, I will tell you, was far outside the bounds. It was $400 a day per person, so it was $800 combined per day.
Which was still a good deal for the Yacht Club.
It was a good deal. It was a 4-day cruise. It was about $3,200. So it was a very much splurge for us. We've done transatlantic cruises for $2,000 that were 15 days. We've done 7-day cruises for far less than that, 1,800, somewhere in there. Personally, for me, I don't know if I would ever go in the Yacht Club again. I think that I would give MSC another shot. I really like their ship. You'll
Yeah.
see some videos scrolling in the background.
The ship
Of
is
some of the-
beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Some of the restaurants, they're very sparkly boats. That's how I like to put it. the crystal staircases. They just
My
have a shine.
favorite.
Right. You'll see some pictures of those in the background too. So overall, we enjoyed it, but let's get to the real meat of it, the cons. $800 a day, luxury cruise, and I felt like I've had food on Norwegian in the main dining room that was better than we were served in the Yacht Club restaurant.
It was good, but it wasn't great.
Right. Right. I think it was, you can only do so much with breakfast. Right. I'm not expecting them to do anything with breakfast that was outside the bounds. The breakfast buffet upstairs on the pool deck, fabulous.
Yeah.
Not very many people, of course, because you're in the yacht club. The lunches were, just lunches. We had lunch on Ocean Key one day. I think in the rest of the time we spent on the boat. We didn't get off the boat in the Bahamas at all, except for the one time in Ocean Key. That was it. And the lunch there was fine. It was, I tend to grade restaurants on heat. The first day when we had lunch, you'll see some videos running in the background of that too. The first day when we had lunch, my soup was hot, so I had to give them high marks for that because sometimes you don't get that.
Right.
But other times we got some meals that were maybe lukewarm, and I still don't think the Yacht Club is, and I could be wrong, MSC, reach out, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure that food's coming up from the main galley, and I don't think it's being cooked in a special place. I saw a lot of waiters, servers standing around in the background waiting for things to come up on the trolley in domes, just like every other restaurant on a cruise ship. Again, I can't fault MSC for that. I think they all do that.
We kind of like the variety of the specialty restaurants, though, on other ships, and we could have done that on this ship, but it was a short cruise. We decided to stay within our boundary of the yacht club and see how that all was. And it was good, but not great.
Yeah,
Again.
I don't think it's. Yeah, the room was fantastic. As you've seen from our other videos, we typically cruise in an ocean view room, and we might splurge for a balcony room occasionally. But I guess it's, for me, it's not about the room.
No.
It's because I'm out of the room most of the time anyway. So I think it's who you are. Like if you're going to immerse yourself in the yacht club and never leave there, that's probably what you want to do.
So there was one perk with being in the yacht club, though, and that was being able to go to the spa, which Norwegian nor any of the other boats that we've been on have we been at that level that we could have free access to the spa. You have to pay. And we have been to the spa paid, but this was nice to be able to just go in and wander and check out their spa, and their spa was quite nice. Had all the things you want. The saunas and the
Snow room,
room.
all this stuff. The hydro pool and the multiple sensory showers and stuff like that. The spa was a very nice space. Brenda and I have never really been spa people. It seemed like another thing I will tell you is MSC's casino seems to be a little smokier than a lot of casinos on cruise ships I've been in. They do have a non-smoking area of their casino, but I know that just in the general casino, it seemed like there was more smokers. I think that's probably just a boatload, who wherever they're coming from, kind of thing.
True.
Yeah. Other than that, I liked MSC's ship. It was big, massive. The
big.
Bridge of Oz and all the things. We were on the seascape, or the seashore. I'm sorry.
Seashore.
I think they're both the same, but and all the other public areas or the rest of the areas outside the yacht club looked fun. The 18 plus deck looked pretty cool.
What was that bar that we spent time in?
Oh yeah, the bar. It was like the New York bar or
Something like that.
Brooklyn bar. There you go. Brooklyn
was that what
bar.
it was?
Yeah, the Brooklyn bar was pretty cool.
It
We
was
spent a little
nice.
time in there. That was very quiet too for a boat of 6,000 people.
Yeah, for
It
a
was
full
really nice.
ship, it seemed empty on this ship. So the chocolate.
Yeah,
That
of
was
course.
that was great. The gelato everywhere because it's an Italian ship. I partook in some gelato. Jeff never did. I don't know.
I will tell all of you that are watching. No, we didn't order the midnight pizza. I know a
No.
lot of people told me that we had to do that on MSC, and that just was, for those of you that have cruised before, you eat a little bit.
You can't
and
fit it
really
in.
wasn't quite, pizza ready at midnight. Nor do we stay up that long.
No kidding.
We didn't partake in the shows. We just kind of really tried to
Relax.
take the 4 days. It was just a 4-day cruise to relax and just exist in the yacht club and really take it all in. Again, I guess for me, I wouldn't do it again. I know a lot of people have said that they sailed in the yacht club and they could never sail on any other level of room again. That's not true for me. It was a really fun experiment. I don't need to spend that much money again ever on any cruise.
Except, if you're going to spend that kind of money, and if you like music and especially blues, Legendary Blues Cruise.
Oh, a shameless plug for Blues Cruise.
The Legendary Rhythm and Blues Cruise. They sail those on Holland America, and I would spend the money on that again and again and again.
I agree with her. I would definitely go on a blues cruise any day of the week. And yes, they are more of a premium. We have another cruise scheduled on Norwegian. We are in a balcony room. We could splurge on this one. It is a transatlantic. We're going from Lisbon to Puerto Rico. So
with stops in the Azores, Tortola,
yeah,
St. Thomas, where we got married.
Yeah. And Billy's looking forward to that. We were going to try to squeeze another cruise in this summer, but I think we're just going to put our heads down and work. We're kind of the working people cruisers. We're not, we don't get to go on luxury cruises on, what's the one, Explora.
If we can make money with the Billed Pickle travels, we could be on more cruises.
Right.
But so far, we have to work and then cruise.
So I say overall for me on MSC and Yacht Club, I would give it like a maybe sideways thumb.
Like meh.
Yeah, kind of meh. Wasn't that impressed. Don't know what to do with a butler. Kind of like Anchorman or Ricky Bobby. I don't know what to do with these hands. We don't really know what to do with a butler because we're just not butler people.
We're normal people.
So yeah, other than that, it was a great experience. I wouldn't go back in time and change it because I wouldn't know. But yeah.
So until next time.
Yeah, so look forward to our cruise in from Lisbon to Puerto Rico, and we'll take lots of great videos of that. Lisbon is our favorite place in the world, so we'll definitely show you a bunch of that
So
stuff.
far, it's our favorite place in the world.
I know our last video.
We haven't seen it all.
Our last video, Lisbon, is just a bunch of pictures, but we'll try to get a bunch of video on this one. We're going with some friends, spending a couple days before, so should be good. And the Azores, we're really looking forward to all of it.
Yes.
But thanks everybody who subscribes, and thanks for watching.
Yeah.
You good?
Bye-bye.
Remember to click on Billy in the lower right corner to subscribe. Thanks for watching. Does it show that we're recording on the thing?
Yep.
So it does. Okay, how do you do? Oh, we did good. Oh, but you can't see him.
Can't see him.
Can't
Can't
see
even
him.
see him on my lap.
You could see him where we had him, though.
Yep.
Didn't really have him that way, but
What you have him?
there you go.
Down there?
Okay, so it's going to go a little bit like this. So, hey guys, Billed Pickle Travels. our friend Billy there in the back. We got our map behind us because that's what you do.
Nice.
Okay.
And cut.
Step. Okay.
And